This woman walks into court facing assault charges, and the one person standing between her and a potential prison sentence is her own mother, who has taken the witness stand to defend her. At first, it seems like her mom might be able to help, but something about the situation feels off almost immediately. As the questioning continues, the story starts to raise even more questions, and everything could change depending on how honest her mother is with the judge. Do you think her mom will actually help her daughter avoid prison, or could her testimony end up making things Honestly, I thought the sentence was pretty harsh. She clearly made mistakes, and there were serious questions about whether she was being completely truthful about her drug use. But from what we saw, there wasn't any direct proof presented about that. Watching her break down in tears and beg for mercy was difficult, and I can understand why some viewers might feel the punishment was too severe. At the same time, Judge Boyd has seen countless defendants come before her, and she has to make difficult decisions based on the information presented in court. Whether you agree with the ruling or not, the judge ultimately decided that prison was the appropriate consequence. What do you think about the sentence? And this is where the story really starts to fall apart. The judge isn't asking these questions for no reason. She's testing whether the mother's story can actually hold up under pressure. But the more the mother explains, the less convincing everything becomes. You can't walk into court asking for a second chance while giving answers that seem completely disconnected from what the evidence suggests. And now we're reaching the moment everyone has been waiting for, when Judge Boyd confronts the defendant over the inconsistencies in her story. The defendant is hoping for deferred adjudication, so she can avoid prison and continue living her life outside of jail. But Judge Boyd clearly isn't willing to Honestly, I'm having a hard time buying this story. It might sound believable on the surface, but when you look at everything happening here, the pieces just don't seem to add up. You're telling the judge that all of this was happening right in front of the person closest to her, yet somehow her mother had no idea anything was wrong? That's incredibly difficult to believe, especially for a judge who deals with people trying to hide or downplay the truth all the time. And considering the way she's been behaving, it certainly doesn't look like someone who is completely fine and sober. At some point, you have to notice that something isn't right, even if you don't want to admit it.